Hello there, traders. For today's session, I decided to cover British pound versus US dollar market, and I will speak about gold market. I think there is a very good opportunity on the British pound versus US dollar on the upside, and I will explain the reasons behind this. Starting from the hourly and the 30-minute time frame, starting from intraday frames, what I found is there is a potential completion of ABC downside correction within this upside cycle. And most recently, basically, we got tons of hesitation for price to go downside. We also got a divergence there on oscillator, and we got a pretty much like a drifting pattern for last 4 hours, to be honest. And I think this can be easily the end of this downside leg, this second downside leg. And this will basically indicate that we can literally see the further upside movement towards the 1.3780 and 1.3790, right? And even further, even if we can break that, that's realistically the objectives for today, the upside objectives. But I can also see basically that price can, watching the profile, can even try to attack the bottom of the 1.3800 zone. So we can also watch for 1.3800 level, like target, or 850 even. So there's a tons of potential for this ABC to even give a further stronger rally. So watch for buying opportunities, and the potential stop losses or areas where I see this idea can be invalid. Basically, is 1.3712 and even all the way down at 1.3690, right? And speaking of the gold market, I see the gold basically retested previous day low, got some immediate reaction underneath the low, some buyers kicked in, and gold is basically trading on a very important pivot support around 1789. This is a critical area for the gold. We tested many times this, rejected back, now we are again rejecting back. But you know, if this can hold, and if you see some kind of divergences building around, or some kind of exhaustion patterns on this push lower, then probably this can be some, again, rally towards the 1807 or so. In case of the bigger downside break, I guess there is a potential for revisiting 70-75 area or even lower. But for now, it looks like we've still got some buyers around this pivot. So yeah, guys, so watch for that pivot, important pivot on the test on the gold, see how the price will react. So far we got reaction, and pound dollar looks like we can have a higher price. So that'll be all for today. Have a good weekend and see you next week.